Hello everybody, welcome to another NASCAR Heat 5 career mode video. Today we're going to be doing our second hot seat opportunity. We're going to be doing it for the 10 car in Jennifer Joe Cobb Racing. It changes like every time I come in and out of the game. So whenever it says whatever team I'm doing it for episode previous, probably not correct. But we're going to be driving the 10 car instead. Let's get into it. So this is the M&M's 200, which in real life, it would probably be the last M&M's 200 because M&M's is leaving the sport. But M&M's lives on forever in this game. So we're going to be going into this 10 car for practice, and I'll show you how it goes. So as you can see, I did not hit my goal, but I was extremely close. On my third lap, I got a 25.741, and the goal was a 25.731. So I was only 1/100th off of the goal. So let's have to run off that, see what lap we can get here into qualifying. We are not going to get anywhere near the pole in this 3-star car. Our goal is now at 25.870, which we were able to get a few times in practice. So we should be good through qualifying to hit that goal and get some extra money. We'll pay out a lot better than the Dirt Tour ones too, because it's the national, well, making contact, the national series. So we're gonna really try to dive down into turns 1 and 2 here. The only real line is the bottom line, unless if there's no damage on, we'd just be wall riding. But we are gonna just again send it down the inside, trying to get that nice run off the corner down the inside. That was almost a perfect lap there. I couldn't have asked for much better. I made a 25.851, hitting the goal and qualifying exactly where we need to in 25th, because our goal for the race is 25th. A great result compared to what we've had in past years, or not past races, but we were actually starting in 22nd because Stuart Friesen failed optical scanning multiple times, Austin Hill failed technical inspection, and Spencer Boyd failed pre-race inspection. So a lot of drivers going to the back in their trucks. So we're starting on the outside of Natalie Decker here, coming out of turn 4. We are green here in Iowa. This is a track that I think should have an option for the Cup Series. It's such a great track. So we're going to try to take this outside line, see what we can do here through turns 1 and 2. Hopefully eventually being able to get down to the inside so we can get better runs off the corner, because the outside line is definitely not ideal here in Iowa, as we are keeping up though, falling right behind Dean, and I don't know what truck that is, but we're going to be making up ground on him as we're going to be going again through the outside here, cutting off Chandler Smith, as we're going to be up to 19th and going to be side by side with Dean in that 32 truck, falling right behind Joe Nemechek. Make contact with Joe Nemechek going through turns 3 and 4. He gets a bit sideways. He saves it though, as we're going to be falling back to 20th and being able to go down to the bottom lane with 12 laps to go in the stage. Going through the middle of the 32 and the 26 cars there. That was a great move. We're going to be side by side with Dean. Coming off turn 2, so we're going to try to do a little switchback here. Really diving down the inside, trying to get next to him. Make contact, but we're going to be able to get the move done. It's going to be side by side coming out of turn 4. Up to 17th and 18th now, with 11 laps to go in the stages. We're going to again dive down the inside, trying to get past Dean, but it's not going to work. He's going to come down the inside again, as we're almost going to lose it to the 26th also, as he's gaining more time down the inside. I think that is Tyler Ankrum, if I'm not mistaken. It is, as we're going to be going down the outside. We're down to 19th now. I'm actually pretty happy with 19th, considering we qualified in 25th, but started in 22nd. Coming to start lap number 6 now, that's Austin Hill going down the inside in that 16 truck. Surprised he's so far back there with such a good truck, as he's going to go down the inside and successfully get the pass done. As we're going to, oh, there's commotion up ahead. Truck slow up ahead. This is going to almost come back to Eckes, I believe, down the, that we're going to have to get by. And we're up to 16th now with all the commotion. and he's going to probably be retiring from the race. We're going to be trying to cut off at 26 of Tyler Ankrum now. It's going to go down the inside, trying to gain more ground up to Austin Wayne Self up there. I think that's his name at least. It's going to be as Joe Nemechek, I think that is, going down the inside. No, that's Tyler Hill going down the inside. Makes contact with us, sends up the track. As there goes Stuart Friesen also in that 52 truck. As there goes Tyler Ankrum also. Our tires are falling off hard now with 7 laps to go on the stage. Gonna really send it on Tyler Hill here, side by side. Coming out of turn 4. This is gonna be a great battle down the backstretch. Seeing what we can get done. Sorry, this is turns 3 and 4. We were through 1 and 2 last time. We're gonna dive down the inside again. Getting a little bit too close to the apron as he's gonna get by. Back down to 18th. We're gonna cut off Austin Hill a bit as we're in the battle of the hills at this point, because we got Tyler Hill ahead of us to make contact with him as we send it a bit too far into the corner. And that's going to allow Ankrum to go down our inside and gain 18th position. It's going to go down the inside of Ankrum and Hill as they go wide through turn 3 and 4. As Austin Hill is going to go down the inside of us. I'm mixing up all the hills in NASCAR. As we are now down to 20th with 5 laps to go on the stage. We're going to send it. This is a great corner as we're going to get past even Tyler Hill up there in now 19th, 20th even, as we're going to get by him with about 4 laps, 4.5 laps to go on the stage, as we get moved by Natalie Decker out of the way, as there goes John Hunter Nemechek down the inside also, as we're now down to 20th with 4 laps remaining in stage 1.
Still there, outside.
We make contact with Decker going through turns 1 and 2. She gets loose as a result, but she keeps it straight, as this tire fall off is crazy here at Iowa. Make contact with Joe Nemechek, father and son, ganging up on us, as there goes Clay Greenfield down the inside, and the 56 of Tyler Hill. We're going to block that, I don't even know what truck that is behind us. We're going to block him off so he can't get by. He's going to be side by side making contact with Tyler Hill, trying our best to keep this 23rd position, as we at this point would have lost the position from where we started. That is the 26th truck again of Tyler Ankrum. We are battling with him all the time during this race, as we're down to 24th now. The tires are way too far off now, as there are now only 46% left, on 45% left on that right front tire, as we may just have to let these positions go by, as Mike Harmon, big guy, goes down the inside. Now with now we have only 1 lap left to go in the stage. We're just going to have to hold on to 25th here. That's my goal. I'm not even going to try to get past Tyler Hill for 24th so we can start on the inside lane. I see Matt Crafton has already won the stage, as we're going to go, and that's the end of the stage. We finish in 25th, right where we need to be if we want to hit our goal and get at least 1 offer for next year. We are going to pit. We really need tires and fuel. We're only going to have a half a can of fuel, though. We're going to get 4 tires, no repair, and see where that places us. We're still in 25th. We did the right option as Jordan Anderson loses 15 spots, going all the way back. It's right next to us, as we're green for stage 2 here in Iowa. So we're going to have this bottom lane, which will help us out a lot. We're going to cross the line. We're going to have to, I'm going to guess, dive down the inside through turns 1 and 2 here to gain spots up to 23rd already. Side by side with Mike Harmon for 22nd coming out of turn 2. Down the back stretch, we're going to have to try to get past Joe Nemechek, because we're going to get right to his back bumper, as we're actually going to get by Natalie Decker, who went wide through turns 3 and 4. As we're going to almost be 3 wide for 20th position, as we're going to make contact with Joe Nemechek going through turns 1 and 2, as we're going to send him, we're going to push him through the corner. You probably did not enjoy that too much, as we're going to try to fall in behind him now and cut off Natalie Decker behind us, as we're going to go around the outside this time, seeing what lines will work to gain us more positions, as we're going to fall again, try to fall behind Joe Nemechek. We're going to dive down the inside through turns 1 and 2, making contact with the other Nemechek, John Hunter, and he goes around. We send him into his father of Joe Nemechek, and he spins out of control. out of turn 2. That was my mistake. I guess rookie mistake. Because he went for a wild ride. Bunch of spins. So, no pitting. We're now in 19th. We sent him far to the back. I'm going to have to apologize if he doesn't punch me in the face after this race. As we're going to be starting on the inside of his dad. Joni Machek is rear green again in stage 2. Pulling away from Joni Machek now. Hopefully we don't have too much damage. We're going to have to shift in the 4th gear quickly as we have 7 laps to go on the stage. And our tires are actually in great condition. Down the inside of Self in that 22 car, truck, we do get by him as we're going to dive down the inside trying to get to Ingram as we're going to be on his back bumper. And that Leona logo is what we've been seeing all race. Self is going to be going down the inside again, maybe, if we don't close it off, as we're going to dive down the inside, making contact with Ingram. And we're going to have to just keep the pedal to the metal as we make contact with the outside wall, only slight though, as Self is going to go down the inside, and so is Ingram. We're going to try to do a little switchback on Self, use the apron to our advantage a bit, but no, it's not going to work. And he's going to take 18th place. Coming to turn 1 now, we're going to have to try to fend off from that 32 truck. We take this outside line to try to block him, and we do, as now it is the 34 truck, I think, of Jason White. Yeah, it is. We're going to have to try to block him coming out of turn 4. We successfully do that, because we're going to have to block Joni Machek, that is, or Mike Harmon. They have very similar trucks, as our tires are now officially starting to fall off. He's headed a bit too far, and that is Mike Harmon, who's going to go down our inside, side by side, down the back stretch. Trying to do a little bit of a switch back here, trying to get to his rear quarter panel, but no, he has so much more speed with those tires. I don't know how his tires are so much better than ours, as we have 3 laps to go in the stage. Send it down the inside, making contact with his back bumper. Hopefully not upsetting his truck too much. It's going to block that 3 car, I think, behind us. As Mike Harmon goes wide through turns 3 and 4, this may be our chance to get up to him in 19th position. But no, with 2 laps to go on the stage, we're just going to have to defend on John Hunter Nemechek, who's probably still mad at us for what we did. We're really going to send it on Mike Harmon now, side by side, through turns 1 and 2. And we're going to be side by side still out of turn 2, as we're going to really send it to try to get by him and get the edge. And we do. We get up to 19th with 1 lap to go in the stage with Matt Crafton, who's dominating this race up in first. We're going to have to try to do our best to block off all options. For the 3 wide trucks behind us, geez, they are battling with each other, not me, as there's a big gap between Self and the others, as we're going to try to block off Jordan Anderson as he goes down the inside within that 3 truck, and he gets the position right as the stage ends. We're going to have to settle for a 20th. We're really going to need some tires here, and a almost full can of gas. 1.5, because this is a longer stage. We're going to have 4 tires, no repair. Let's get back. The stage series, we lose all of the positions we gained, as we're now down to 29th. Starting inside though, so that could be a positive, but I can't see much positive with how slow that pit stop was. We're going to be hoping that we can gain more positions as we have 18 laps to go in the race. As we're going to send it, try to gain as much ground as possible at the start of this stage. Already on the bumper of 25th, and Rush, again, having this problem in that, I think, 00 car, as we're up to 25th as we pass the 56 car of Tyler Hill, as we're just going to have to hope to hold on to it for the rest of the race. We're going to send it down the inside of that 00 truck as we make contact with Mike Harmon. Hopefully that didn't damage our front bumper too much. A lot of cosmetic damage, not too much actual damage, as we're going to go down the inside, as we're going to be 3 wide technically, going through turns 3 and 4 side by side with Mike Harmon coming off the corner. As we're going to have to almost gain 2 positions in 1 corner from 25th. Now we're going to gain that position on Mike Harmon. We fly by him on the inside. As we're going to be side by side with Self now, coming out of turn 2. We're going to go try to maybe a little bit of a switchback on Self here, making contact with his rear bumper as he's going to pull away. As we're going to have to hopefully settle for 23rd if we aren't able to do anything else. It was not Chandler Smith earlier in that 18 car. It is Christian Eckes in the 18 car. I forgot he drove that 18 car. I think this was 2020 at this point. As we're going to follow right behind him and make contact with his back bumper, really pushing him through turns 3 and 4. As he's going to get loose coming off the corner, and Self is going to get by him. Going to go down the inside now, making contact with his rear quarter panel. As we're almost going to get by him through turns 1 and 2, but no, he pulls away again as we use the apron a bit too much. That tire is now really starting to fall off. As we now are going through turns 3 and 4, right behind him almost. As we're going to get a great run off the corner. As Eckes is going to battle with Self just about with 13 laps to go in the race.
Still there.
Going on the outside of Eckes now, side by side, coming out of turn 2. And he's going to get the position as we go down the backstretch. But we might be able to do a little bit of a switchback if we do this right. Get the power down side by side to his quarter panel. 3 wide, almost, as though we're just side by side with Self and Eckes. As we're going to send it down the inside, trying to get past Eckes. And we do. We get past Eckes, but he's going to go down the inside again, trying to get by. But no, we cut him off, and we're now into 21st place. Trying to defend the positions through turns 3 and 4. As he's going to get almost down the inside again. Eckes down the inside. Going to be side by side. Down the front stretch with 11 laps to go. He's going to get by us. But this outside lane is going to give us a huge run. Coming off turn 2, but he blocks it nicely. And we're going to not be able to use that run for very much. Down the inside again, almost to him, but no. He's going to start pulling away now, as we're going to have to worry about Self in that 22 truck. Trying to gain 22nd position. Down the inside, Eckes makes a little bit of a mistake going through turns 1 and 2. We're not going to be able to capitalize it, as he's going to be going side by side with John Hunter Nemechek, as we are going to have to defend on Self, as we're barely going to be able to block it, as he's going to almost get to our bumper to move us. But no, we're going to keep it. And I'm just glad John Hunter Nemechek is in front of us and not behind us. Our tires are struggling a lot. Coming to 8 laps to go in the race, as Self is going to go down the inside in that 22 truck. But no, he backs off. As we're going to be up with Ankrum on this top lane for some reason. As we're going to be side by side with Self. Coming out of turn 2. As he's going to take the position. We're going to do a little bit of a switchback down the inside to his quarter panel. As we're going to try to slow him down out of turn 4, but he's going to gain that position. As we're going to really try to send it, try to get the position back. We make contact with his back bumper, as that's going to get him loose. We're going to be side by side again, coming out of turn 2, but no, he has such a faster car with our tires struggling so much. We're going to again send it down the inside, seeing what we can do, but no, I think he's going to start pulling away now. Yes, that is his chance. He's going to start pulling away. And we have officially lost 22nd. He's now battling with John Hunter Nemechek, seeing if he can gain another position late in the race. As Nemechek seems to be falling towards us again, I will race as cleanly as possible with him, because I did not mean to wreck him earlier. As the 98 truck, Matt Crafton's teammate at ThorSport, is now leading instead of Matt Crafton. So I don't know what happened to him, but he has suddenly fallen off. And now, it's the 98. I think there's somebody blowing up ahead of us. That's Eckes blowing up right ahead of us. Nemechek narrowly avoids him. With only 4 laps to go on the stage, he's going to get by Nemechek also. Because of his dodging efforts, slowing him down. We're going to make contact side by side with him, not meaning to do this. As we're going to come to 3 laps to go in the race. This has made the race so much more interesting. As Eckes, who are battling all race, retires. As we're going to get by Nemechek with 3 laps to go in the race, and seeing what we can do to finish this off and defend for 3 more laps, almost 2.5 now, Is he's going to go down the inside, making contact with the rear bumper a bit. We block it off efficiently, though, as we're going to get by, but no. He is going to be side by side again with us, coming out of turn 4 with 2 laps to go in the race. We're going to do a wide switchback, seeing what we can do. Get the power down really early. Use the apron, but no. The apron slows us down too much, and he's going to gain 21st with 2 laps to go in the race, as the 98 truck is almost going to lap us at this point. Self goes way up the track through turns 3 and 4. That's going to slow him down a lot, bring him back to us a bit. But coming on to the last lap of the race, I think we'll have to settle for 22nd if there's no huge mistake coming ahead of us. They're battling for 19th up ahead of us, as I think it's going to be Ankrum that's going to take it, as Self is going to, they're all taking the outside line. If we get the power down early enough, we're going to be able to get to them, but no. We're going to have to settle for 22nd. But what a great race for our first successful hot seat in the Truck Series. What a race. So many DNFs. There's 2 DNFs. Actually, yeah, 2 DNFs with someone we wrecked finishing ahead of us, which was, I couldn't see that coming, but I guess good for him. And we'll have to see what else comes of this race. So we finished a total of pretty much just a second behind Austin Wayne himself, and a lot ahead of Natalie Decker, who we didn't even see for the end of that race. But we'll have to see how much money we get. We are not in dead last in the point standings. We're ahead of Jesse Little, which is amazing because, I mean, he doesn't have any points, which is surprising, as we didn't get any money from that because it was just a hot seat opportunity. Matt Crafton with the most laps led and the fastest lap. I don't know how he did not win this race. Stuart Friesen was starting all the way back by us. We had a few altercations with him on track. And Ben Rhodes, who is the one who DNF'd early in the race. He started in second, but DNF'd after his engine blew, and he finished all the way behind us in 32nd. As we're going to go back to the garage and see what we gained from this. So like I said, we finished in 22nd. Hot seat success, our first of the season. We gained $2,500 and a total of 15 fans, bringing our total up to 297, which is a lot higher than our subscriber count. Let's change that. Subscribe now, as they are happy with that. They'll keep us in mind for next season. That means we are guaranteed at least one chance to go to the Truck Series next year, which is a huge, huge deal. As there's our guy, Warren. Congratulations on successfully completing that hot seat. You made a strong impression with the team. I'll see if they're interested in hiring you next season. Gustine, racing hots can be pretty intense, but I hope you're keeping your cool. Good luck. Had a few altercations with him on track, so happy he's nice with us. Compliment him, still neutral with us, as we're going to have to see where we're going next race in the Dirt Series. Short turnaround, as we're going to be going. We're going to go for the most aggressive. We're going to go, actually, no, we're going to go for the middle. We're going through 3 top 5s, 4 races, and next race we are going to Bristol, which is our one of our better tracks. You guys haven't seen much of it because of all our recording issues for some reason with it. But since Jefferson is in there, I'm not going to risk it. We're going to go for 3 top 5s, 4 races, and see how this goes. But that'll be it for today's video, guys. Make sure to like, subscribe, and I'll see you all next time.